If you are not a morning person, like a lot of people aren't, then you should definitely watch this video. I'm going to go over some scientifically proven factors that will definitely make you change your mind. So stick around. To begin with, to master the morning, you need to master the evening. So you might want to watch this video that I did on that particular topic. Let's go over the benefits, how you can benefit from waking up in the morning. First of all, aren't you annoyed with those people that are up at 4 a.m., they did their workout, they did their smoothie, they already meditated, journaled, and you're just trying to open your eyes at like 7:30? Well, those people might be onto something. They are putting themselves through the discomfort. That's number one. That's a fantastic habit, and that's training your body at any circumstances. That's a big benefit. Another thing is that if someone is up 2 hours before you, an hour and a half, and their brain has been already functioning for an hour and a half, they definitely are ahead of you because they are going to solve problems that much faster than you. One of the biggest benefits is the career opportunities. If you are going to be one of those more of a cheapy person, at work, you definitely have a higher chance of being noticed when you are coming up quicker with answers. So being up earlier in the morning definitely is going to give you that edge over anyone else, because our brains are like cars to some degree. They need warm up, and your brain has been warmed up an hour and a half before anyone else's. So you're definitely going to come up with answers much faster. As the Harvard Business Review previously reported, the people whose performance peaks in the morning are better positioned for career success because they're more proactive than people who are at their best in the evening. So basically, in this survey, they monitored about 400 college students who actually were performing much better in school because they were morning people. Another benefit is you will actually stop procrastinating. I learned that on my own experience, but generally by observing other people who are morning people like myself, that they actually are getting things done much faster and they don't procrastinate because they have more time than any other people who are up later. They do have the time to get the task done, so they really don't have the time to procrastinate. So there was this study done in 2011 that came to the conclusion that morning people are much more proactive, they're much more decisive, and they're actually much faster on their feet. In comparison to the night owls, that people who stay up really late, those people tend to be more depressive. Another simple fact, you will have actually more time on your hands if you are getting up earlier. Again, that will have to put you to bed much earlier in the evening. But generally, I find that much more things are getting done in the morning as opposed to evening. And you will actually gain those hour or 2 hour extra to pursue your dream, to pursue a habit, to pursue a career, because we all get those 8 hours a day, especially if you're a parent, when there's kids around, when there's a whole other responsibilities that need to get done. By being up early, you're giving yourself that possibility of actually pursuing something else other than just your family, of actually pursuing a career. A 2014 study asserted the fact that evening people tend to drink and smoke more than their morning counterparts. So basically, if you want to avoid bad habits, go to bed early and wake up early. All of our bad decisions starts in the evening when everyone feels like whining and dining down. If you are in bed by 10 p.m., you'll have no time to drink or smoke or start eating. So definitely a big advantage. It actually helps with overthinking. If you are putting your body to rest, your mind unwillingly will go to rest as well. So by being a morning person and an early evening person at the same time, because there's no one without the other, you will actually lower the chances of getting anxiety, of getting depression, of overthinking, because you will kind of train your body that it needs to rest. And your mind is gonna have to follow. There's no one without the other. Being a morning person will definitely benefit you as you age. Having a schedule that will make you a much more energetic person in the morning, and you're not gonna waste your life away. I was reading this book. I'm actually actually listening it on Audible by Matthew Dix. It's called Someday is Today. I'm gonna link it down below. This book is not sponsoring or anything, but I was really, really impressed. First of all, I love the author. He's amazing. I read a couple of books by him. And in this particular book, he teaches how you can find little pockets of time all throughout the day if you wanted to. That book definitely sticked out with me. He talked about morning habits and how it helped him actually reach his full potential, because all it ended up being is that he didn't have enough hours in a day because he is a parent and he's a teacher. And that made me think that the exact same thing happens to the most of us, unfortunately, because there are not enough hours in the day. And if we have a family and if we have a full-time job, there are not enough hours in the day to actually pursue something else other than your daily chores. By becoming a morning person, you will definitely bring those hour and a half or 2 hours extra into your life. And by being a morning person, you are going to become that much of a better evening person, because generally all of our habits are linked one to another. So if you are going to really want to be a morning person, you're gonna have to force yourself to be an evening person. And that's a great habit to have. So keep in mind that all good habits are linked to each other, just like bad habits are linked to each other. You know, if you have a glass of wine, you feel like having a smoke, you feel like staying up late. But if you have a glass of water, you don't eat anything before bed, you're going to bed early, then you're gonna wake up early because your circadian rhythm is gonna be like 8 hours into sleep. Come on, we can work on 8 hours. Not everyone needs 10 hours of sleep. By actually sticking to one good habit, it's going to be like a ripple effect. Others will follow. And being a morning person is a great habit to have. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Please give me a thumbs up. And please do comment down below what kind of morning habits you have. How do you wake yourself up in the morning and get yourself to actually do something and be productive? I will see you in my next video.